Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day and a great week. So Huda Beauty has had quite a few new launches on Nykaa and I thought of buying at least one of the new launches. So today we are going to be doing a first impressions on this particular product, which is the Bomb Brows Brow Pencil. I'm super excited to be trying it along with you guys, and it's going to be a first impressions. We are going to be looking at how it performs and the shade and the pricing and everything. So I hope you are excited because I surely am. And if this is the first time you're stopping by my channel, then hi, I'm Sania and I make beauty, lifestyle, fashion, mommy related stuff. And I hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started. So let's begin with our first impressions. This is how the product looks like. It comes in this kind of uni carton, which is a cardboard kind of packaging. I'm so happy that it's in a cardboard kind of packaging because usually her eyeshadows and stuff come in this plastic packaging, which is so not environmentally friendly. And this is cardboard, so it's great. It has the Huda Beauty logo on it. Then it has the shade name here, it has all the information right here, the pricing and the manufacturing date, the expiry date and everything, so that's great. Yeah, so it just has all the necessary information. When you open it, it's this kind of packaging, as you can see here. It's kind of reflecting because of my lighting, but yeah, it's this kind of diamondy kind of look that it has to it. It's like a diamond cut tube and it's silver in color. It looks pretty luxe if you'd ask me, and it has two sides. One is where the product is and one is where the spoolie is. So that's great that they've given a spoolie along with it, because I don't like eyebrow pencils that don't have a spoolie provided along with it. One thing that I did notice when I looked at the spoolie was it's sort of like a little bit plasticky. Yeah, not as soft as I'd like it to be, but yeah, that's something that you need to keep in mind. And then on this side you have the product. Okay, now one thing that you need to keep in mind with regard to the product, because when I just received it, that is something silly that I did. When you wind it up, you should just wind it very little, just as much as you need it, because it does not go back in, it does not wind down. So just be very careful of that. Now when I read the description, the point, okay, they have it has a very fine tip. If I am not mistaken, it has a 0.09 millimeters fine tip. So that is super fine. That's like, I think, the finest eyebrow product that I've ever come across. So just keep in mind, it's very delicate. So just go with very delicate strokes, because this is fragile and according to me it can break because it's really fine. So I was also watching Huda's demo on this particular product on YouTube, and she also kind of warned her users or consumers about this fine tip and how slowly you need to kind of use the product. So just be careful of that. So I'll just quickly read what Huda describes her product to be like. I'm reading it from the website. So it says it's an ultra-fine 0.9 millimeters tip retractable brow pencil that precisely defines, shapes and fills your brows using tiny hair-like strokes that give a microblade-worthy effect to create brows that look on point literally. Then it says this pigmented super smooth brow pencil is infused with a creamy blend of vitamin E, castor oil and coconut oil to create soft hair-like strokes for effortless building and blending. With a durable spoolie at one end, it diffuses pigments perfectly so you can build and customize your look. It also says it's vegan, sustainable packaging, waterproof, transfer-proof and 24-hour wear. Now that's something that's really great, that they have included in their ingredients vitamin E and castor oil and coconut oil. Maybe over time as you use it, you'll have more hair that grows. That's just a claim by the company, so we'll have to look and see if that really happens with our usage over time. It says it's vegan, so that's really nice if that's something that matters to you. It says it's transfer proof, which we will be checking in the video, by just checking it at least for the first time. It says it's waterproof, smudge proof and everything proof. As I watched her video, she says it's pillow proof, and maybe if on that given day you fall asleep with your makeup, it won't transfer to your pillow, and maybe it won't even transfer to your man. To be very honest, one of the reasons why I bought this particular product from all of her new launches was because of the price. All her other new launches were very pricey for my liking, and this was the only one that I felt was affordable. This cost 1,500, which is such a great price. This is, I think, one of the most affordable products that she has. And this is actually cheaper than my favorite brow pencil, which is the MAC Brow Styler, which costs 1,800 as of what I checked today. And both of them have the same amount of product, which is 0.9 grams if I'm not mistaken. So I am so happy with the fact that it costs 1,500, and also thanks to Nykaa for bringing down the pricing. That's just amazing. It's super affordable. So that's something that is great about the product. Okay, so the next factor that you need to consider when you're buying this particular product is the shade. Now, as of what I watched Huda's video when she was, explaining the entire ideology behind the product and how you should use it and choose your shade, what she mentioned was that choose your shade according to the way you like to do your makeup. So in case you're a person who likes to wear a full face of makeup with like bold eyes, like a lot of bright colors in your eyes, then maybe you should choose a color that is of a kind of a lighter, shade. Whereas if you prefer, kind of wearing natural makeup or no makeup at all, then maybe you can choose a darker shade, because then your eyebrows would be highlighted. So I feel that was something that was really great of her to mention. Now, I'm the kind of person who is balanced between both. Like I sometimes dress my eyes a lot with a lot of bright shades, as you can see today, and there are some times when I prefer a natural look. So I've chosen a color that's somewhere in between. I chose the shade which is called black brown. Let me just check the number. It is number 7. Okay, so I chose a shade black brown. This particular eyebrow pencil comes in 8 shades, so I think they're pretty inclusive with regard to that. And the way she, has requested her consumers to use this product is that, go with a light hand and then gradually build it up. So if you are planning to get the darkest shade, go with a light hand and check, how you like the shade and, how dark you like the shade, and slowly you can build it up and get it to its full capacity and its full color as it may look on your eyes. So before I show you a demo of the product on my eyes, I just thought I'll show you the color. So this is what the shade looks like against my skin tone. It's, I think, a pretty good match for my skin tone and the way I actually like my eyebrows to look like. I don't think I would like to go for a lighter shade. I think this is just perfect and a good balance. Okay guys, welcome to my face because it's really close. So this is the part of the video where I'm going to be showing you a demo of how I like to do my brows, and we are going to test if the claims of microblading, that entire look of the microblading and transfer proof and waterproof and everything is really true. Now let's quickly try. So what I first like to do is kind of brush my eyebrows. I'm sorry, I'm going to be looking at the screen and not at the camera because I need to look at how I'm doing my brows. So I kind of like to brush it in the direction that my eyebrows are. Also, this product had the entire campaign of the entire bushy brows trend, but I'm not really on board with that. I can't afford to make my brows look like this. This is just not me. So I like the very neat kind of look. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Also, please don't mind my very undone eyebrows thanks to lockdown and thanks to parlor timings that are there only during my work time. So I can't go to the parlor. So yeah, please don't mind that. So as I was using the spoolie, I felt it was like not the most smooth spoolie. It's a little like harsh on the eyebrows. It's kind of scratchy. I think the best spoolie that I've used to date is the Anastasia Brow Wiz spoolie and the Cuffs and Lashes spoolie brush. Those are the really mild kind of spoolies, whereas this is a little plasticky. So yeah, that's something that you need to consider. So now I'm just going to go in. So how I like to do my eyebrows is I start from the center, because that's the part, center and the tail, because that's the part where I like to be, the darkest. So as you can see, I'm hardly putting any pressure, but it's quite, like the color is quite good, and it's kind of filling up the spaces that are empty. I'm not even putting that much of pressure, I'm not even using that much product, but I think it's like giving those really nice fine hair like strokes. The best thing about the fine tip is that over here, okay, I usually like to just give very fine strokes. And the difference between this and my other brow pencils is that the tip of those pencils are really, they're kind of thick. So when I use it here, it ends up making my eyebrows look very stark and very strict. And it deposits a lot of product here. Whereas this, because it's so fine, it's gonna, mimic the natural look of the eyebrows, because usually when you do your eyebrows, you shouldn't be putting like a lot of product at the start of your eyebrows, because then it's just gonna look very unnatural. If you see like a normal eyebrow, you will see less hair here and darker towards the center and the tail. So that's something that it makes it very simple to do. Then I'm gonna use the spoolie and just distribute the product evenly. So you can see up here, it's not like untidy, it's not stark, it's like a graduate, like a gradient kind of look, which is very natural, which is something I really like. So you can see the difference between this eyebrow and this eyebrow. It looks so neat. That's just the way I like my eyebrows. I like them to be neat. I don't like them to be bushy and too dramatic as well. Something that's natural, yet makes me look very put together and kind of frames my face. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow as well, and I will get back to you. So this is what my brows look like after I fill them in with the product, and I think it really stays up to its name. It's really a bomb product, okay? I had to use a feather-like touch, and it just filled, I just felt like my eyebrows just filled themselves only. And I think it's such an excellent product. It totally lives up to my expectations of what I want from an eyebrow. It's effortless, and it's as good or as even maybe better than my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is the MAC one. And I think overall I'm just so satisfied with how it is. So what we'll now be doing is we'll be testing the claim of whether it's really transfer proof. Now, before we test the claim of a transfer proof product, I would just like to tell you that obviously now if you take a tissue and rub it like that, it might just come off, okay? But it's makeup at the end of the day. But what they usually mean by transfer proof is like, if you put your head on like a pillow, or you put your head on someone's shoulder, or you kind of touch it like that, or you kind of wash your face, like not wash your face as in like pat your face with a tissue, it's something that will not come out. Now, so yeah, that's what they mean by transfer proof. So I have a very standard tissue along with me here, and what we are going to be doing is that we are just going to be dabbing the tissue against my eyebrows, and we will now check if it's actually transfer proof or not. And we can actually get an in-depth view if it's really transfer proof, because right now I'm sitting in an environment where the fan is off because I'm filming, so I am sweating to a considerable extent. And we can see if the product kind of shifts or moves or anything like that. So let's quickly try that. So I'm just going to take like a tissue and just dab it, and there's absolutely nothing that's come on the tissue. I'm sure the light is reflecting a lot, but even I can't really see any product over here. I'll do it again here. Okay, so when I dabbed it on this side, just like a very like 0.1% of product has sort of come on this tissue, okay, as like a smudge mark. But maybe we'll check after 10 to 15 minutes if it actually settles down, the product kind of gets dried down, and maybe then we can do a second test. So it's been 10 to 15 minutes and now I will check if the product has kind of set, and if it transfers once more, so then we can actually come to a conclusion whether it's transfer proof. Well, it's a clean sheet, so yes, it does live up to its claim of being transfer proof, and I'm sure it's waterproof as well, smudge proof, and if it's transfer proof, obviously it's not going to come on your pillow or any other surface, so yay to that. So overall, I'm really happy with this particular product, and of course in future videos I will be using this product and give you any future updates if I see any kind of changes, if I've changed my mind, if there's anything that I need to update you about. But if you'd ask me if you should get it, I think you should totally get it because it's such a cost-effective product and it performs really well. It's effortless. So for if you're kind of a first-time user of a brow product, and if you're a beginner in makeup, I think it's a great buy. It's good quality, it's effortless, it's like you need to put very little amount of pressure to get the product on your eyebrows. Another thing that you can consider is microblading, as the website describes it. It kind of mimics the impression of microblading. Now microblading is quite a commitment, and if I had to consider that, even I wouldn't want to do it because it's like a permanent thing. So this is like you get microblading done at home in a DIY manner. So I think that's again a yay. If I talk about the cons, I don't really see any cons as such. I can only see pros. So I think you should totally get it, and it's a yay from my side, and it's an amazing product. So I hope you had fun watching this first impressions of the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows pencil, eyebrow pencil, and I surely had fun using this product for the first time. I think it's gonna be my holy grail brow product, and it has sort of replaced my MAC Cosmetics brow pencil. So yeah, and it's a great price and good quality. It's Huda Beauty, of course it's going to be good quality. I think I had so much of fun creating this video, and I'm sure you did too. So don't forget to give it a like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram. My 2 videos are right here. You can watch these videos. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.